So this is the sampling technology exercise. I'm going to dive right into it. The way I did this is I read up the docs on Amazon.com and I set up a Amazon account, and that's right here. So the identity and access management console, I made a username and a password, and I made a key pair, and then I made a VPC, the virtual private cloud. I actually went through all these steps first and then made an instance. So over here, basically, in order to launch, create an instance, I went to launch instance. I scrolled down to this one, the Windows 2019, hit select, selected the free tier. In configuration, so I selected my VPC, I made the subnet public and enabled the public IP over here. In the storage, I just left it as is and hit next. Did not create tags for the security group. I made the type RDP, left this as is. For the source, I did anywhere, and then hit review and launch. At this point, I just clicked launch. I have a key pair, which is administrator key pair, so I selected that, hit launch instances, and this will basically create the instance. When I go to view instances, you can see all the ones that I've kind of created, but I'm going to go into this one since that's the one I used. To connect to it, I hit connect, download the remote desktop file, which opens up easily right over here. To get the password, I hit get password and choose my PEM file, which is right here. When I open that up, I can decrypt the password, go ahead and copy this, paste it right in here, click OK. So now this is going to start up my instance. Over here, I have already implemented my project. So I actually pushed my mean stack project up to GitHub. I will give you this link. So all I had to do was clone and download this file basically. After downloading the file, I have the instructions right here. So all I have to do is navigate into this folder and just do npm install to download the necessary things that I needed, and then do ng-serve to navigate to localhost 4200 to view my project, which is up and running already. So I have it all good to go, as you can see. So this is how I basically did all of that. Going back to the assignment, there were a few questions. So overview of a private versus public cloud. Public cloud is basically provided by big companies, and they usually share data centers. And private cloud is usually when the hardware network is dedicated for a single client. Clouds usually offer a lot of flexibility, allowing companies to scale services. So private clouds can be opted for instead of public ones when there's a higher security need. So since public clouds will share their data centers, private clouds will offer that dedicated hardware network for the single client, and I guess that would be one to kind of use each. In terms of charges, they use a pay-as-you-go model, so you pay for capacity by per hour. In terms of issues, I fortunately did not have any between the documentation online and the video that you posted on Canvas. I had all my questions answered, and I just simply walked through everything. So when would a developer use this technology? Again, a practical example would be, so cloud environments, you can test and develop applications faster since you're not setting up resources or physical environments. Teams can basically set up, test, and develop the environment in the cloud itself, which can be scaled up or down. A company would use a traditional based service, usually again for, I think, security purposes, because clouds are not as secure as a physical location since you're sharing data centers again. And I think that covers about everything.